Yo, what is going on, you prickly pancham? Today we're playing some games with Green's Reshiram. I know you guys probably haven't seen this deck being played for a while, but recently SodaKing did very well with it in a Hegster tournament, and it piqued my interest. I played it in the Limitless tournament over the weekend, and or just yesterday actually, and I was pretty impressed by it. Now the initial list that I took and copied from SodaKing, and I'll put SodaKing's Twitter and Twitch down in the description, so go check them out down there. Click those links. Had Crushing Hammers, and I was very underwhelmed by Crushing Hammers, so I've cut the Crushing Hammers. I've actually kept the Yell Grunt because a lot of Luke metalizations right now are playing Weakness Guard energy, so being able to just put that back in their hand and get a one-hit KO is super nice. So I've kept the Yell Grunt around that was in here, but I cut the Crushing Hammers because I just like felt every time I drew into them, I was like, I wish these were just a card that 100% did something 100% of the time, and I wasn't flipping a coin, because it felt kind of irrelevant or not worth the space. So I've cut the Crushing Hammers, and it's basically just a GreenZard deck where we do play two Charizard and Braixen and only one Reshiram, but the Reshiram is super important, and maybe should be a Snorlax, an EV Snorlax, or maybe there should be a Snorlax EV alongside these two, but currently been rocking the two Braixen, one Reshiram. This EV Snorlax would like allow us to beat like Inteleon VMAX and stuff like that, but besides that, it being a Charizard, Reshiram Charizard, or a EV Snorlax is about the same thing, because we want to be able to do stuff like high Heat Blast, hit a Senna Scorch, and then be able to go Flare Strike, 2-hit KO it. And this EV Lax would do the same thing, but EV Lax isn't weak to water, which means we'd have better time against Inteleon. But stuff like Heat Energy does not work on EV Lax, where it does work on the Reshiram. So currently it's been running the Reshiram. Also Double Blaze is really nice, gives us a win condition against Obstagoon Decidueye. So pretty good to have this guy around, I think, instead of the EV Lax. But still testing stuff out. Like I said, there was Crushing Hammers in here just the other day, and now there's not, so still a lot of things to try. But yeah, this is the build that I've been running. Got one doll in here as to use as a pivot, mostly for Mallow Lana. Like I said, the one of Yell in here is for the weakest guard energies that Luke metalizations have been running. Then of course 4 Welder, 4 greens. Got double Surge in here. I got a Jessie and James. I have yet to use the Jessie and James, but I'm holding out for it to still have its moment, so this might get cut pretty soon, but it's still in here for right now, because in late game situations we can go like Stamp, Surge, use whatever supporter we want to use, and then Jessie James, put them to a 0 card hand and try and lock them out of the game from there. One Scoop Up Net for against ADPization. We want to open with the Volk still, but then get it out of play so they can't go KO 1 tag team plus the Volk, and you just throw 2 tag teams at them to win the game that way. Tag calls, of course, to find our dudes. We got 3 Quick Ball, 2 Stamp, 2 Hearth, 1 Energy Spinner, 4 Heat, 9 Basic Fire. Not sure how I feel about the energy split right now, but this is what I'm at right now. 2 Big Charm, get them tanky, especially with the Heat energy. This makes a big difference for numbers and staying at a range of 1-hit KOs from stuff like Senna Scorch and stuff, the Heat energy plus the Big Charm, so that's worked out really well. 2 Boss. All right, that's it. That's all I gotta say about the list. Check out the live stream. I stream every single day. Almost every single day, pretty much every single day, over twitch.tv/AzulGG. Check out the live stream. Let's get into some games. All right, into the first game. We did win the coin flip, but we do choose to go second because we do want to use that Volcanion turn 1 triple welder in our opening mulligan. All right, send that back to the deck. We do not need any of this. We need a basic. I mean, opening a Volk with this hand would have been fine, actually, to be honest. That would have been fine. I've been okay with that. All right, see what we get this time around. Ooh, all right. Hopefully the top deck is kind to us, because the current hand is not. This is a rough hand, but there's like a lot of good top decks here. Welder would be fine. We already have a switch, so we just need a Baby Volk. Greens would probably be the optimal top deck here. Greens for Baby Volk. Looks like we're up against that's a roly-coly, so we'll probably up Sandaconda here. Sandaconda Colossal is what we're up against here. Setting up that beat catch. There's the Volk. Okay, we're in business. We are. Oof, but that was close. That was close. Good top deck, though. Flare starter. All right, take a quick look. Oh, no. We prized our Braixen, our second Braixen, and our Reshiram. Oh, no. This is going to be a rough one. So, rough start initially. Prized a couple of the squad. How many energy we prized at? 6, 7, 8, 9. No energy prized, I don't think. Let's go to the end. None of those. Looks like greens is prized. All right. Most of our Pokemon are prized. All right. Load up the Braixen. We have the net in hand. We didn't prize the net, so that's something we didn't prize. So turn 2, we could go into the Brilliant Flare and hit this Cramorant, or we could just go attach High Heat Blast. Really depends on what our opponent does. All right, they're not dead drawn. I was thinking maybe they will have like a Beat Catch Pass turn coming up here. Not even close though. They got plenty of stuff to work with as the Hoppa goes down. They got that turn 2 Candy Colossal, and yeah, they can start Spit Shot in here if they want to. They have the all right. Switch into the Jirachi though. Not quite. Yeah, they could have just gone. I don't even know what the ability's name is. Tar Generator onto the Cramorant there, and actually could have just like, I don't know, hit this. They could have just KO'd. They had some options. They had some options. Here comes the Tar Generator now. Now they're going with it. Onto Jirachi and a pass. All right, so I think I just take the High Heat Blast KO here. We got a doll, which is nice as well. Yeah, I'm just gonna take the High Heat Blast KO here. I just want that prize card. And searching a lot of cards out of my deck with this right now doesn't do a whole ton because there's not a whole lot to find out of my deck right now because of the lack of stuff. Yeah, it's just like not. Yeah, we'll do this next turn. This guy, the Brilliant Flare is gonna happen next turn. Big thing to decide here is, do I want to keep this Great Catcher around or not? I do want a Quick Ball for another Baby Volk next turn. I guess I don't need the Scoop Up Net anymore, probably. So I could probably give the Scoop Up Net. I could keep this around. They could put a Dedenne in play. I think they could even put a Dedenne in play this turn. That's a Crobat, though. That's not what we want to see. We want to see a Dedenne come down. And I guess they also might Spit Shot our Braixen here, which would actually be really annoying. It would actually be more annoying for them to Spit Shot. Yeah. Ooh. That's not good for us. That's all I gotta say. It's not good for us for this to happen. Okay. Gonna play greens. Let's figure out what we're gonna do here. We do have the Great Potion. We could throw down a Great Potion, heal some of it, and put down the Heat Energy, and actually then Cramorant can't KO it, which could be good. I think we have to go with that. So we had to go like Great Potion, Heat Energy, take the switch to save these energies on this Volk. Then we get to search for any 3 cards with that Brilliant Flare. So, switch. Great Potion. Alright, Heat. And then Brilliant Flare. Any 3 cards. Any 3 cards. Which, yes, I would. Let's get Volcanion. We need a Volcanion. I want Fire Crystal. It is prized. That's unfortunate. So we can go for a Hearth, though, because we have plenty of basic energy left. And then a Welder, I think. Yeah, looks good. All right, we're still in it. It's just we're not in a great spot. We're not in a great spot. It's okay. Maybe our opponent doesn't find a way to move their Cramorants, and they can't one-hit KO this next turn because they need to get to the Sandaconda if they want to one-hit KO it. But although if they set up just like another Colossal, oof. Yeah, if they just set up a second Colossal here, we do just. I'm gonna hold out and hope for the best. Yeah, prizing. Our Reshiram is our best attacker in this matchup because this guy only does 180 damage, which doesn't one-shot Cramorant. It doesn't one-shot the Sandaconda. I mean, even with the cape, we also don't one-shot it, but we do play a Tool Scrapper, so we could get our Flare Strikes from our Reshiram to one-shot Sandaconda pretty easily, because we do play stuff like greens and stuff where we can just like find our Tool Scrapper. So it's really not that hard to do that at all. And yeah, there's the second Colossal. Maybe they'll forget about Heat Energy and hit us with the Cramorant. Okay, that's. I mean, they're setting it up. Did they forget about Heat Energy? Oh, yes. All right, that's perfect. Forgot about Heat Energy. Huge deal for us. Huge deal. Put this in here. Gonna get rid of the net. I don't think I'll use the net. They could put a the Dedenne in play though still, so I think I want to play around that. More so than anything. Put the energy there. Okay, they'll get 3 prize cards when they KO this. We have the Jessie and James in hand. I kind of want to go for the stamp. We don't need to do that yet. We can't use Surge. We're going to use greens next turn. Let's just get a bunch of good trainer cards that we could possibly use here. Tool Scrapper is good. Boss wouldn't be terrible to grab here, I feel like, but there's nothing really to... We could boss up this. That'd be a good knockout. Boss would be a good option, maybe. Maybe not. I could get a Heat Energy here, so if we hopefully pull one of our 2 prizes off, we can put that on it, and then we could actually grab a Welder here as well, because we have 2 fire to put on it as well. Tool Scrapper I probably don't need. I'm probably hang on, I kind of like Tool Scrapper. Let's get Tool Scrapper. Their second cape's in the discard pile as well. I'm sure they probably only played 2 capes, so we really need Reshiram here, but we would settle for the Braixen, and there we go, the Reshiram. Perfect. Maybe that is why I should have taken a boss here, actually. Probably should have actually somehow fit a boss into those cards I picked. Probably don't get the Tool Scrapper. Get a boss instead, because if I whiff something off the prize cards here, then I probably want to be able to boss this. I probably shouldn't have gotten the Tool Scrapper. I probably should have got, well, my second reset stamp's prize, so I don't really want to, I want to wait until I can full combo them with Jessie James, actually, to be honest. So we'll be fine. This looking like a pretty good hand. We're going to Welder, we'll get some more cards. Start setting up the Reshiram. We got the heat energy for it, so it's going to get real big. Maybe get a Big Charm on it. We still have 2 Big Charm left. We're going to get 4 cards more to look with at this next turn. We got the Jessie and James in the hand, so we can combo them. On the following turn, we can try and get Surge. Hopefully get to a Surge between Welder plus Pokégear, and we'll get another draw to work with as well. We could even send 2 Volks up in a row. We don't even have to go into Reshiram on the following turn. And Scrapper here gets rid of this, which means the Volks actually 2-hit KO this guy, so that's good. Yeah, it's a pretty good spot. It's a pretty good spot. I'm feeling pretty good about our situation right now. I'm feeling not bad about it, that's for sure. All right, Charizard, Welder to it. Got a heat energy. I'm gonna Hearth away this just because I don't want, like, if they play Stamp or something like that, I wanna play this as well, because once again, I think they probably only played 2. So, and yeah, high heat blast. So yeah, the Volcanions are actually 2-shotting the Sandacondas right now. Yeah, but I probably should have gotten a boss off that Brilliant Flare, just in case we didn't rip Reshiram or Braixen out of those 2 prize cards, and they were in the last 2. So we're gonna Mallow Lana here for sure. They don't one-shot us, right? Yeah, they do 220. So another heat energy plus Mallow and Lana heal. Oh, do we get out of range of a hit with the other one? I don't think we quite get out of range. Maybe I should have held off even putting this in play yet. I could have just gone with Baby Volk hit. Don't bench this yet. Play a greens to set up for a bigger combo turn. Force him to KO this. Because now even with Mallow and Lana, we need a Big Charm, actually. Yeah, we need a Big Charm to make it so we don't actually get knocked out. So if they just have another boss, we actually just lose. That's the Big Charm, though. That we're top decking pretty well this game. Not gonna lie. Get these 2. Yeah, we stay out of range if we go like this, plus the Big Charm, and then we Mallow and Lana, get rid of Energy Spinner. I don't think I'll ever need to use the Caitlin Cynthia. I'd rather keep the gears around to find like Surge and stuff. So like this. We'll still save that to try and chase a Dedenne maybe. But I guess this guy KOs everything at this point. But I guess if they put the Dedenne in play and get another cape for this or something. So I could have kept around the what's it called, I guess. That's fine. Maybe keep around the Caitlin and Cynthia. There's our Fire Crystal, and there's the Braixen. A little bit late, but don't need them. We survived through it. We found our Reshiram. We're currently out of range of getting knocked out. I think we got like 340 HP. Yeah, so they're 20 damage short of getting the knockout here. They could play something like a Dojo though. So if they have boss plus Dojo, they actually do get the knockout here. So if they can find a boss and play Dojo, they can knock out my Reshiram here, which would be pretty annoying. That'd be pretty annoying, not gonna lie. Then we have to come up with something new here. Surge is no longer activatable. We're too far ahead on the prize exchange. Only got 1 prize left. Flare Strike does KO right now, but if they have a cape, it would live. We still have our GX attack, so we could look for that double blaze. We have Crystal. We do have the Fire Crystal in hand, so if we get a Welder, we have 2 Welders left in the deck and 2 Pokégears to work with. That's why I want to keep the Pokégears around. Yeah. We're in a pretty good spot. Let's see what they get, though. That's a Hapu. That is not a boss, which is the only thing we're really scared of here. And we can also just find, if they get a cape here, we could just like get a boss off one of these Pokégears as well. And we could just boss up Eldegoss or the Jirachi now if it stays in play. Knock it out with the high heat blast from this Baby Volcanion or the Flare Strike. Because we only have 1 prize card left, yeah. I'm trying to come up with ways that they can win, but I have too many ways for me to win. So it feels kind of almost impossible for my opponent to even have a shot here at this point. There's a Ninetales. Is that going to make a difference? So they've already used Hapu for their turn. So I think we just win here at this point. I don't think there's an out for my opponent anymore. Sand Breath. 220 HP. No cape. Talking about that third cape. Never happened. Flare Strike is on its way to take out the Sandaconda. And that should be, yeah, clean dub here. We had a scary start. Our start was real scary, and then we saw that we prized our second Braixen and our Reshiram, but no problem. Managed to make the comeback and easy dub. All right, into another one. Won the coin flip again, so we will choose to go second. Mulligan looks very similar to the last mulligan we had in the last game. But yeah, mulligan here. That's fine. Send it all back. Give us a new hand to work with. Looking for that Baby Volk start. And oh yeah, just turn 1 Flare Starter. I don't think our opponent could donk us possibly. I'm trying to like think. All right, they're going first. They can't do anything going first, though. So we get, all right, Flare Starter. Ooh, greens. We don't want to put down 2, though, because depending on what we play against, we only want one of them in play. So it really depends on the matchup, but 2 Volks is good in a lot of matchups. Against ADP, it is not good, though. This is actually one of the matchups where we only want 1 baby Volk. This is ADP Decidueye. Okay. Okay. All right, greens. Let's grab ourselves Tag Call. We do need a lot of baby Volks in this, but we also need to, like, it's gonna be an interesting game. Grab a Tag Call, and I almost just want another greens, to be honest. Let's check. We got Reshiram and Braixen here. I kind of just want another greens, to be honest. Yeah, just go like that. Tag Call and greens. Play the Tag Call. I don't want anything to get stuck in the active, so I'm gonna get both these. And I am going to set up the Reshiram here because I could like high heat blast this and then go into the Reshiram, knock it out. Although I don't want this thing to get ultimate raid. So I might just go into the Reshiram first and like greens for a switch or something. But I don't. Well, then maybe I want to go into the Braixen first. Yeah, maybe we should go into the Braixen first, actually. Let's go into the Braixen. And having this thing be a little bit beefier is nice, actually, against the Decidueyes because they can't. Decidueye cannot get the 1-hit KO on this. Or it's harder for them to KO these. Once they've like spread damage around and stuff, so it's just nice to have that extra HP on the Volcanion. Okay, here comes that turn 2 GX attack, and then turn 3 ultimate ray. I mean, I guess I could have tried to set up for. I mean, I had to greens for. I could have checked if this got me a welder, and I could have actually set up for. Well, here comes a Marnie. I could have set up for to actually turn 2 KO this with double blaze. That would have been an option, I guess, as well. Probably wouldn't have happened now that I got Marnie, but I could have greens. I could have checked this Pokégear if it gets a welder. I could have greens for Hearth plus something else. All right, we got the net. Got some Pokégears. There's a greens on the bottom of our deck, so I kind of want to switch up the deck first. And I do just want to get into that Brilliant Flare. I'm just going to use this first. There's Caitlin Cynthia. That could draw some energy. It's more important that we get an energy here. There's a greens. All right, we're going to get a Hearth and a switch. Maybe we just net this guy, actually, to be honest. I don't want to lose his energy here, actually, to be honest. I think I'm going to go Hearth and switch. Switch and... Oh, no. Did I prize double Hearth? Oh, my gosh. All right, well, I can grab Energy Spinner, I guess. Yeah. I didn't want to, but if I have to. All right, Energy Spinner. Yeah, looks like we prized double Hearth there. All right, switch. Brilliant Flare. We need to set up this guy on the bench. We have the Mallow Lana to move our active next turn, and we could clean that up. We could clean this thing up with this if we wanted to, and Mallow Lana heal. We need like a heat energy. We can make it really tanky. Yeah, we could just make it really tanky. That would be pretty funny. Put a heat energy here. 160. Get it to 190 HP with a Big Charm. I kind of want to keep going. Then I kind of want to grab the Yell Grunt for the next turn, just in case they play Weakness Guard energy and put it down their Decidueye. I want to be able to like Yell Grunt it away. So this seems fine to me. Well, Mallow and Lana discard. I don't know, Quick Ball and Scoop Up Net. Heal this, go to this, attach Heat Energy, attach Big Charm, knock this thing out after they hit us for 180. It's possible they chase my Baby Volk here, but then we could Quick Ball for a new Baby Volk, attach Heat, attach Big Charm, and then just Brilliant Flare again, like that would be fine. Make this thing super tanky. Have this Yell Grunt in the hand for the following turn, where we will go, if they do play Weakness Guard energy, we can, you know, take it off their Decidueyes, so we make sure the Volks get the 1-hit KO. And then we can Caitlin Cynthia for the Yell Grunt again if we want. Are they going to reset stamp me? They probably are going to reset stamp me here. That's super rude. That is very rude. It's not that big of a deal. We can just like flare, Brilliant Flare again. It's not that big of a deal at all, actually, to be honest. But it is kind of annoying. We drew most of the same cards. We got the Heat Energy. We don't got the Big Charm. We don't got the Mallow. All right, we didn't draw that many of the same cards. We drew a couple of the same cards. We basically just need Baby Volks at this point as well, I think. So we might have to go Brilliant Flare to knock this thing out instead, which is fine. It's not that big of a deal. They're going to set up a bunch of energy on their Decidueyes here. I think yeah, Weakness Guard energy is going to be the big thing at this point. Do they play Weakness Guard energy? And if they do, can they find it? Because that's another big thing, is how do you find Weakness Guard energy in a deck like theirs at this point? Do this first to shuffle my deck. Oh, they stamped me. They didn't Marnie me. For some reason, I thought they Marnie me. Mallow Lana still would be really good here, I think. I don't really have 2 cards I'd want. Well, I could discard this in the Reshiram, I guess. Could just go like this, though, instead. I guess I'll keep the net because I could heal a Volcanion at some point, and that wouldn't be terrible to be able to heal. So I have 90 HP left, so we can Great Potion, and that saves it. And then we can go eat energy. I'm gonna bench the other baby Volks, and then we're just gonna swing with Brilliant Flare again. I'm gonna get Mallow Lana to heal. I don't want to give up any prize cards for free. Looking for Tag Call. Tag Call's not here. All right, so I'm gonna go Mallow Lana, heal, and then we'd want like Welder, and maybe we don't have any hearts, but we're drawing 3 prize cards, so we'll probably draw a heart, so that becomes our energy. So we grab the Big Charm instead. Now next time we'll go Mallow Lana. Yeah, we're drawing 3 prize cards. We have 2 hearts prize, so there's a good shot we get a hearth here. Just a fire energy works as well. No hearth. All right, so all right. But by the time we use Welder, we'll have drawn another prize card. Oh, I guess I should have taken the well, I can't Mallow Lana this and use Yell Grunt in the same turn, I guess, so that'd be cheating. So this is still fine. We're gonna Mallow Lana to a baby Volk, and then we're gonna Big Charm it, and we're gonna attach to, I don't really want to attach to another baby Volk because I want to Welder, but we did just see them take Marnie off Caitlin and Cynthia, so they're probably going to Marnie us next turn, most likely. So make this guy super tanky. Mallow Lana, get rid of 2 quick balls. I think shouldn't need those anymore. Heal that damage up. We could have saved that for a Volk, I guess. Put this in play because why not? Attach to this Volk and just go ahead and high heat blast for the knockout. And yeah, they're gonna need a lot more than just a weakness card energy. All right, so my last 2 are my only 2. My 2 Giant Hearts are my last 2 prize cards in this game. All right, there's the Guzman Hala. All right, here comes the weakness card that I was talking about. This is why I should have probably gotten Yell Grunt. I don't actually know what I would have not gotten instead, but yeah, there's that weak card energy, of course. I forget what I took, but I could have taken something else probably. Yeah, I could have taken something. I don't know what else I would have taken, but I could have definitely taken something else. There's a Rowlet on the bench now, setting up that, trying to get another Decidueye set up. They have their last card in hand is Marnie. So if we get anything off this greens, we want to make sure we play it down immediately, because otherwise it's going back to our deck. Another Volk doesn't hurt. I'm gonna burn this because I don't want it in my deck anymore. Put this on the bottom of the deck would be ideal, I think. We're trying to draw into energy. Mallow Lana this would have also been pretty cool as well. I'm gonna Scoop Up Net this guy here, put it back down, play a greens, find some stuff to use. We want to put cards in play here. Big Charm on this one, and then what else? What is a card that we could just play down immediately? Do we have energy in here? I don't think so. No. Could go switch, retreat, set up this guy. Don't want to stamp him. Don't want a Tool Scrapper. Nothing to Tool Scrapper. No Stadium to grab. I would have liked a Stadium here, actually, to be honest. Let's just get the Quick Ball out of the deck. I'm just going to Quick Ball away the Reshiram. And I'll get rid of the Breaks. We already have Breaks set up. Yeah, just thin those cards out of the deck, basically, before we get Marnie. Big Charm here. And just go ahead and hit. Yeah, basically just set up to deal with getting Marnie next turn as much as possible. They're going to Marnie us. We know that for sure. So just don't be able to draw into any cards we don't want to draw into, and we'll be in that much better of a spot, I guess. Yep, another Decidueye getting set up. We might have to deal with one more. Oh, they're not playing the Marnie. Interesting. Okay, well, we're gonna send up Breaks Art so we can hard retreat it and then use the Fire Crystal. Maybe they thought I played too hard around them playing Marnie, so they decided not to play the Marnie. That's an interesting take from my opponent for sure. So we're gonna use this. We're gonna get that Fire Crystal. Gonna grab, probably grab the switch. If they do Marnie me, I want the switch in the deck though. That's a little bit of an awkward of a scenario. No, we'll be fine. We'll have 3 energy in hand. Let's grab a boss. Boss doesn't make any sense. Let's grab a. I mean, nothing's very good here. It's all just kind of bad. I'm just gonna take a Surge because if they Marnie me next turn, like I think they will, if they do Marnie me, a Surge on the bottom of the deck is pretty good. If not, we just kind of have a Welder in hand to work with, which is also just fine. I could have taken the Yell Grunt, I guess. Yeah, I could have taken the Yell Grunt. But there's the concede. All right, it finally came around. I could have taken the Yell Grunt so I could make sure I have the knockup, but they're almost always playing that Marnie out of their hand next turn, I feel like. Unless they didn't get a Marnie and I just missed something, but I feel like they had a Marnie in their hand there for sure. Maybe they forgot to play it. Anyways, guys, that's going to do it for these games with GreenZard. It's still pretty good. I feel like the deck kind of falls off really hard and then pops back up out of nowhere. Shout out again to SodaKing for the original list. Put their links in the description. Check out the live stream, twitch.tv/AzulGG. Hope you enjoyed the games. If you did, give the video a like. Enjoy the content. Be sure to subscribe. Have a good day. Thanks for watching, and peace.